All right, welcome back.
Hoy.
Yeah, the game is over.
The game's over.
It didn't go quite as I planned it.
It pretty much went
we ended,
according to his plans.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you probably thought you were going to win by a lot more.
Yeah,
I thought we were going to win, period.
We won.
So
The final score, folks, for those just chiming in, Patriots 117, Browns 3.
Well, that's a dream score.
On paper, it looked like it was much more of a lopsided win, but in general, it was a valiant battle.
I think that the Browns gave it their all. I think that we got a lot of work to do.
Browns
and I think,
gave it their all.
I think that every game shows us what we need to work on, and it doesn't make me sad. Like, even though like I predicted that this was going to be a big come up for us, it doesn't make me sad that we lost. I just think that we got work to do. Why?
Like because you lost. You're a loser.
Yeah, but we're on the way up and y'all are on the way down.
Are we? Like,
yeah, you are.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, you are.
Like we're here.
Yeah.
Because
how many massages can Tom Brady get?
That's a different question, sir.
How many massages can Tom Brady get?
And
not that many. Only so many. It's only one day in the week. And then eventually he's too old, and then he's got to retire, and then you guys are just another shitty team. You know what I mean? You got to catch up to us.
Oh, yeah. Well, I will say that this is an exceptional prediction, if you will, of the future of the New England Patriots.
It's just the real talk.
But based on tonight's showing, fantastic showing by you guys. I think you guys showed up. I think they gave their best.
We came.
They
We
tried.
worked. We
some horrific turnovers that were like they forgot who they were playing for.
Some very disappointing turnovers. Very disappointing turnovers.
There were a lot of distractions on the field. It almost seemed like that you guys didn't know where you were. You didn't know what you were doing. You were like all over the place.
I think first of all we were dealing with a lot of newness, just in general.
A lot of newness.
In the team. Having a superstar join the team and
which superstar are you referring to? Speaking of superstars, have you seen these moves?
Freddie Kitchens.
Oh,
yeah. No, we got OBJ. That's a very big addition to a team.
OBJYM.
Everybody's got to decide.
Yeah, no, he was huge
they
tonight.
Figure out how to play with him.
Yeah, he
was
crushed.
huge.
He crushed.
But then we also got a couple players back from the injured reserve, and we got to do a whole new thing with them. So it's a new thing. And
everything. Football's all about being new and introducing new schemes, new defenses, new offenses.
Right.
New players, and I think what you guys do very well is you every year have a new excuse to be the most horrific team in the NFL.
Well, sure, we don't have the same people doing the same thing.
You don't. That's the problem.
That win championships.
Sure.
Yeah, it's not as easy for everybody.
It's not an easy thing.
Yeah, but then when that ends, then we're gonna have to have another conversation about how you have nothing going on.
There are so many conversations ahead of us.
For that winning team.
What are your thoughts on like slow step-in conversations, guys just kind of just loving life, walking through life? Like,
loving life is great.
It's a random question that I'm asking. It has nothing to do with anything going on behind you. But
loving life is great. I mean, if
you're from Ohio,
if your love
so
of life is
that.
only tied to your winning of football games, then I guess that's a little bit of a problem for you.
We win a lot more than just football games, folks. You can back us up. Yeah, we do. We win basketball games and baseball games. And sometimes hockey games.
Yeah,
hey, Nick Chubb. You guys remember Nick Chubb?
A little bit of struggle. We were.
I've been trying to beat down my Nick Chubb for the last 4 quarters because he's been playing on our team. Oh my goodness gracious! Oh, it sounds like it's starting right now. You guys remember my friend from Fitz? My friend Fitzy.
He's back.
Cleveland Joe.
You know Cleveland Joe.
Francis from NFL Fan Therapy and Town Fair Tire. How we doing, guys? Joe, how we feeling?
I'm feeling good. I got a microphone. I'm feeling good. You know, like we gave it our all. You know, I mean, well, yeah, we did. Yeah. I mean, you know,
Cleveland good is New England bad. That's how.
Yeah. Well, for now.
That's all right. You know, listen, you guys are on the come up.
Fellas. Here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm trying to get across to the Patriots fans is that everything is fleeting. So stop, like, you know, like,
listen,
we're bad now and you're good now, and we're not even bad. We're not even bad.
Good.
We're on our way up. You
You're
know, like, this is what it's supposed to be happening. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel as though, like, any of the preseason hype that came with the team maybe made you guys like the 2011 Eagles, like when Nnamdi Asomugha said, like, the 2011 Eagles, look at this talent. We're the new dream team.
Actually, I think that for the first time, the outside of Cleveland, the expectations were higher than inside of Cleveland.
Conflated expectations
I think
outside
inside of Cleveland, we were for the first time realistic Because we saw a team that could actually do things. And we were like, okay, manage your expectations. You're not going to be Super Bowl champion.
Right.
Usually we'll get one good quarterback who's good in college and we'll say, oh, Super Bowl this year. Well, and of course that's crazy. And everybody laughs at us. This year.
LBJ before OBJ. You had the LBJ prep, so you can understand how we got a superstar.
So now did you just tie Lyndon Baines Johnson to Odell Beckham Jr.?
Exactly.
So we had OBJ. We had OBJ this year, and I think everybody was just like, oh, this is like, on paper, this looks like a championship team. But I think for the first time in Cleveland, we were like,
I think it's the way you guys. I think it's the way you guys performed after once Maker Playfield came in last year, and like you guys win that game on Thursday night, and you finish 7-8-1. By the way, that's a Massachusetts area code. You're welcome. And you guys go 7-8-1. Like, there's reason to think that you guys are on the upturn. You guys are on the come up, and like you guys are climbing that hill.
No reason to think we're going to be like Super Bowl contenders. Like,
do you know more money came in? More money, more problems, as they say. More money came in on the Browns. You guys were the big Vegas pick
that's not our problem.
Season.
That's not our problem. I think in Cleveland we were all managing our expectations. We want to just go to the playoffs.
Right.
Next year we want to go deeper into the playoffs. Next year it's deeper. We want to get.
What's the last year? No, that's a very fair shake and take too. When's the last year that the Browns went to the playoffs? It wasn't 07. You guys went 10-6.
It was in the 90s.
Like 94.
I want to say it was the late 90s.
Right.
Yeah,
like it was like maybe like Soundgarden had just formed.
Exactly. Kurt Cobain had just been born. And he was opening for Jimi Hendrix and the
Dippin' Dots were still the ice cream of the future, though.
Yes, exactly.
And they were both Browns.
And Drew Carey was still the mayor of Cleveland.
Yeah.
I know. And Cleveland still rocked. Yep, and that's right. Now, like we talked about earlier in the pregame show, there were a lot of different circles that looped up and closed themselves up tonight. Belichick gets his 300. Of course, Belichick was the first coach to get last coach to get a Cleveland win in Foxborough back in 1992. Brady gets his revenge against Kitchens. A lot of different things going on tonight.
I don't understand why.
Oh, it's fake revenge. It's revenge. It's faux venge. Yeah.
I'm not sure about Kitchens. I have not been from the beginning.
Can you see him as a little one in Dunsky? Maybe.
Yes. Yeah, this season I can see him. Unless he turns things around in the back half, I think it'd be one and done.
Last season, or is this his first full season?
He was the OC last season. He was the offensive coordinator last season.
Fucking do it. Let him do it. What the hell?
I'm down to give him another season, but I think I don't want to waste the talent that we have right now. So I would like to get I would like to get an experience. Well, that's a question. That's a question.
How about get that like the sexual misconduct allegations riddled offensive line coach from last year who's like said hut and his belly moved. That guy was a hero.
Is he sexual?
Well, he was like Joe Biden. He like touched people. Like he did a lot of shoulder rubbing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're doing a lot of shoulder rubbing.
I'm sorry, guys. I guess I'll have to recuse myself from the 2020 election. All right. Well, did you at least feel? Did you at least feel like Cleveland showed you enough tonight to not turn off the game and still consider this like a season worth pursuing?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think we've had a very, very difficult past few games. We had the Seahawks. We had the 49ers. We had y'all. That's not easy.
That's a tough run.
It's not easy for a team that's trying to even figure out its like identity and its footing. Like, it's not easy to have to play against those teams. So I think like nothing makes me feel bad about it. I wish we would have like pulled out a miracle win because I knew it was going to be a miracle either way. But I wish
it a miracle, which I appreciate.
I didn't think it was going to be like, that means
Kurt Russell plays
team.
Freddie Kitchens in the movie. They could call it the Cleveland Miracle.
God love you if Kurt Russell could play that.
Yeah, I mean, Kurt Russell could play anybody. He's just amazing. He's phenomenal.
Honestly, I think we should probably spend more time talking about Kurt Russell than we should this game right now.
The viewers would absolutely have more interest in Kurt Russell than they have in anything with the Cleveland Browns.
Well, it's those Chubb fumbles. It was the Chumbles. The Chumbles got the worst of you. Right. If we don't get a case of the Chumbles in the first quarter, maybe we're talking about a different game because you guys are moving the ball and he looks good.
Like that was horrific.
Well, I'd be curious to see who the average football fan likes more between the Browns and the Patriots. I would assume it's probably the Browns.
What other football fans?
Yeah, outside of the two cities.
Yeah, but we love being
outside
hated.
of the two cities.
Sure,
we love being hated.
Yeah, but we don't love being hated. We just love to show love, you know?
Yeah, but you guys get pity sex.
For those who aren't on
you get hate sex.
On
yeah,
the
but you guys
inside,
don't get any sex.
This gentleman right here,
talking about?
with the other great Brian.
Sometimes in Florida.
From NFL Fan Therapy, hosts a Cleveland Browns podcast, the Bernie Kosar podcast.
That's right.
Yes.
You can hear us talk about Cleveland.
Shoving My Pants podcast is already.
The Bernie Kosar podcast. I missed that to the right, like most of his passes.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I mean,
it's only been heard by 15 people.
Doing in those years?
Because it doesn't make the playoffs ever. But it's a good time.
We're wrapping up here at the old Wormtown. I guess we're going to get kicked out of here. So let's get some final thoughts from our pals here on the Fan Therapy. Once again, Fitzy, Francis, and Cleveland Joe here. Wrapping up a Wicked Pissah post-game show. Patriots 27, the Brownies 13. Last looks, good thoughts, anything? What do you guys want to
I will say this much. My prediction was 33-10, Larry Legend and Teddy ball game. It was a little off, but not too far off. So I will take 27-13. Handedly, because I thought it was pretty close. So I'll take that. I also
like the new adjective handedly, the new adverb handedly. I would take it. I think it was handily and handedly. You said handedly. Also, Mr. Kraft finds that offensive.
Handedly. Well, that's the actual adjective that I'm using here.
Big bad Mr. Joe Miles, final thoughts.
I thought that we were going to win 21-17. We didn't, but I am encouraged by everybody's effort. I think we need a little bit stronger coaching.
Some better football players.
And more points.
And some more points.
No, not better football players.
And some luck and Jesus.
Less passes to Lawrence Guy.
Yeah, don't pass to us.
Yep. Maybe fewer shovel passes to us, the opposing team.
Yeah. Well,
I'll take it.
Honestly, Pepperidge Farm didn't make as many turnovers.
It's easy to sit there and just talk about what went right for your team.
My mom and my grandmother used to love
if you won,
the fucking
turnovers. I mean, it's easy.
Talk, chocolate chip cookies.
It's the best. It is really.
None of us actually played in the game, so I don't know why we're all talking about it like any of us won the game or lost the game.
The white chips. It is so good. You have not known heaven unless you've tried it. It is baked sex for your mouth.
A soulless, a godless piece of shit.
Well, that's absolutely true.
All right, we made it there. And I'll offer you a couple final words. The New England Patriots are 8-0. They're halfway to 16-0. The dream for 19-0 still lives. And next weekend, we will see you in Baltimore, probably without Cleveland Joe. Francis and I will be there with the entire crew. You're welcome to come with us.
You'd be lucky if I was.
That's right. That's right. Because we can't bring enough of that anti-AFC North mojo. Once again, 27-13, your New England Patriots win 8-0. Thank you to Wormtown Patriot Place. Congratulations on day 2, you guys. Your beer is as good as the New England Patriots defense. Long live the boogeymen. Happy Halloween. Don't eat any apples with razor blades. And let's go Plats. I said Plats. Go fuck yourself.